My name is Paul Burlon. I work for Viterra. We're based out of Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. So basically Viterra is a grain handler predominantly. We market grain throughout the world. The scope of the process within a typical country terminal or port terminal for that matter is you're receiving grain, you're conditioning that grain, you're cleaning it, you're drying it, you're preparing it for shipment. When you look at the world and how the population is growing, people's dietary needs, the amount of demand for food worldwide is increasing. We've made some significant investments in our infrastructure to place Viterra in that position where we're able to provide what we can for that. We demand a lot of our facilities. They need to be efficient, and what we've done is really that, is make sure that they are efficient, make sure that they do operate at rated capacity. Going back to our first control system that was ever installed in our facilities to present day, our standard is the Schneider products, motor control centers, VFDs, and every PLC module in between that we would require. Relative to software, System Platform is the one that we've settled on, and the reason we've settled on System Platform is because of its repeatability and the whole Lego mentality that we like to talk about, the reuse of it. Because of the repetitive nature of all of the equipment that we have, we need to make sure that we maintain a standard. So what you get in the end is you get this high repeatability, or the capacity to repeat control code from facility to facility, which reduces the amount of knowledge people need to carry and the amount of different pieces of control that a person would be subject to have to deal with from a technician's perspective. We've taken our development cycle from in the months, in the 4 to 6 months. They're developing a system today that's going to take them no more than 3 weeks before it's ready for factory acceptance testing. So from 4 to 6 months to inside of 3 weeks. And that's because of the standardization, that's because of the repeatability. That's the design time is far and away the reason why we went down this road. So, for the most part, the systems are virtualized. We do run System Platform. We do have Historian that we operate, gathering whatever information that we need, which is very, very good for the business to understand, what's the rated capacity, is it at rated capacity, those sorts of things. And then feeding that information back up into the business so our leaders can make better decisions. Where do we need to place our capital? What do we need to do with a certain facility? Why is it performing the way it is? Those sorts of things. And our leaders are going to be able to now do those sorts of things to make the company more efficient. If I had to make the decision all over again, it wasn't just me making a decision, it was my team making that decision. I would make it all over again, and I would select the same products all over again. What was the biggest benefit to Viterra? Standardization. That's the biggest, by and large, that was the thing that stood out for me is the capability to be standard and to be very fast at what we do.